Hello, my old signs, my old stars, and a very, very welcome to the channel, to this space and my home. I'm Shivalika and I welcome you to this space. This reading is from 25th to the 31st, all the way till the very last moment of 2025. And we, you and I together, are going to be closing 2025 with not just a big fat smile on your face, but with blessings, gratitude, feeling happy, feeling absolutely blessed to be alive in this very moment. So the intentions are set from now all the way till 31st for your absolute good and highest expansion. Let's go, my old signs, and we're starting with Aries. Hello, Aries, and welcome. This is a reading where you and I are closing 2025 with blessings, amazing messages, and awesome energies that are meant just for you, Aries. Let's go. Let's jump in together and let's get the messages out for you. If you're ready, let's go. 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. Interesting. That's a very interesting layout of cards there. Aries, I want to tell you the most important thing that's coming out before I even read them is something that's been going on for a very long time. Time here is of essence. Something has been, for a lot of you, you've got 24 into 25, 25 into will you not? And I do see this, that you're going to be entering 1st Jan 2026 by closing off all those things that no longer serve you. Something is going to be cut off this year, maybe this moment as you're hearing this, so that you can move to the other side. So let's see, Aries, if you're ready. On the 25th, you've got the stars. This is amazing. This is having a lot of possibilities. Stars is a very, very bright and positive card in the deck. The energy is of expansion, the energy of many, the energy of limitless possibilities. I also see on 25th, a lot of you may be wishing, a lot of you may be finding out, you may be navigating, if that is of essence. So yes, 25th seems like a very, very positive day for you. On the 26th, you've got 22, which is crossroads, which is having to make a decision. 26th, you have to make a decision. You are going to be in a place where you have to actually decide whether you're going to go this way or that way. Very, very clear. Very, very clear. In fact, the onset from this moment all the way till the end, I do see, Aries, you're going to make a decision. On the 27th, you've got the anchor. Anchor means to be held in a place, in a moment of time, but for a temporary moment, for a temporary. You don't stay longer. You know, the anchor is just supposed to be like a support system for a very small time. So you may be contemplating about the decision for one day. In fact, this entire spread tells me, Aries, do not take longer time. The sooner you wrap this up, the better it is for you. That decision is going to occupy a space in your mind for one day, one very strong day on the 27th. On the 28th, you've got the Tower. Tower is an institution, it's a building, it's a moment, it's a period of time. And this is the card that is telling me that something has been going on for a very, very long time. And time here is of significance. If you can surpass this time and come on the other side, yes, I know there are fears attached. Yes, I know some of you feel that, money might get less. I may have more worry. But sometimes to go on the other side, you have to conquer your fears. So on the 28th, a tower, an organization, you may be tied down to an organization. You may be tied down to a place. You may be tied down to a particular moment in time on the 28th. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29th. On the 29th, we've got the mice. Now, this is the thing. You're worried. And these worries are going to surface on the 29th because mice is just a very, it's like, imagine when mice come into your house, it's not very big, but it just takes a toll on you. It feels annoying. So that kind of energy on the 29th. about, is this about a commitment? Are you worried about a commitment? Are you worried about committing to something? Are you worried about that if you make this choice, you will have to get committed to something? Because that's something that's coming very strongly. On the 30th, you've got the ring. Ring is commitment. Ring is a proposal. Ring is something of value, something of worth. And one of your paths, one of your decision, Aries, I want to tell you this right now, leads to a commitment. And a lot of you are worried about this commitment. A lot of you are fearing this commitment. A lot of you are thinking my life is going to change. And yes, with every decision, our life does change, right? We have to understand what are we making the decision and is it worth our life? And on the 31st, you've got the scythe. Scythe is cutting off all those things that you no longer need or no longer belong. And believe you me, this is a wonderful energy on the 31st because, you know, when there is harvest time and you cut off those things that you no longer need and then you're ready with your, ripe and to use things, that all those things that are ripe and ready, it's that kind of energy on the 31st. Isn't that amazing? So clearly, I see you're going to make a decision, Aries, 25th to the 31st. One of the decision has something to do with commitment. You are worried about, see, however it resonates in your situations, you are showing some sort of worry. And this has been long time pending. And the longer you stay in this, the more you're going to worry. The sooner you release yourself from it, what a way to start 2026, right? All right, Aries, for you, I'm going to take out 7 messages of absolute prosperity, awesomeness, surprises coming your way from now. And my intentions are that you find them and you claim them so that they can reach you. Remember, the intentions here are amazing good news and surprises, Aries. Let's go. Tea leaf, come on, do your magic. Do your magic for Aries. Let's go. We'll take this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nice, 6 and 7. My gosh. Let's go, Aries. Your first card is Basket. Recognition, reward for merit, and it's come right under the stars. Stars is all about being the celebrity-like person. So recognition, reward for merit, a basket of goodies, a basket of love. The next one is Boot. Increase your effort if you want to achieve your goals. And it's under the crossroads. Remember, you've got to make a decision. Maybe you need to wear the right shoes. Maybe you need to dress the part. Maybe you need to walk that path in order to understand what you need to make a decision. Under the Anchor, we've got Candle. You will be shown the way. This one day of waiting, this not making a quick decision, holding on, one day of temporarily just thinking, what's my best way? You will be shown the way. Candle and a candlelight, a candle, beautiful scented candle. That is also the key here. Then 19, right in the center with the Tower, you've got Carrot, opportunity or windfall. I actually see carrots, actual carrots. This week, Aries, you may just see carrots. And it's an opportunity or a windfall. So whatever has been going on for a long time, it's going, when you release it, it's going to feel like an opportunity or windfall. Under the Mice and the little bit of stress, you've got Lily, which is spiritual love. So this is definitely, there could be a connection here. There could be commitment. There could be people involved in this. For the 30th, with the ring, how amazing is this? We've got the pin, ring and pin, both pieces of jewelry, both expensive, both used in daily life. New job / career. Aries, new job. A pin, a title, something that you wear, something that you put on, a ring, think about it. On the 31st, with the Scythe, you've got, look at that, you've got the horseshoe. You've got the horseshoe. Scythe, you cut off and you harvest and you get new, brand new, ripe and ready to use products. The horseshoe is the significance of horseshoe is pure good luck. And it says good luck on the 31st. So, looks amazing. This looks amazing for you. Let's take out 3 cards, person on your mind and love messages for you from now to the 31st. What do we have for love for Aries? Whatever your situation in love may be, these will, trust they are meant to find you. 1, 2, and 3. This is really amazing for whoever this is meant in love. The first one is I can feel you. Aries, I can feel you. Somebody can feel you, Aries. The next one is I see you in myself. This looks like a twin flame energy mirroring. Even though you may not be with each other, there may be a distance, but they not only see you, see themselves in you, they can also feel you. And your last card is I want to man up and honor you, Aries. Looks like somebody needed to hear that. Somebody here is willing to man up and honor you. 3 powerful, beautiful love messages. Wow. Finally, for financial abundance and prosperity, let's take out a card from the Ganesha that brings in good luck. And you have good luck all over your reading, by the way. So one card from Ganesha, and we've actually, it's come and I'm going to honor it myself, and it's card number 32, steadfastness. Stay strong, stay steady, stay on your path, stay on your goal. This is all about, this is being on a path. This is not stopping. You don't stop. You keep doing what you're doing. You don't trouble the momentum. There is a momentum build up here, and in that momentum, and this is what happens. This is the energy of money. This is the energy of wealth. Wealth grows in momentum, Aries. This is your message from the Ganesha. And I mean, he looks absolutely divine and full and prosperous. And that's the energy that is being sent out to you, that is arriving for you to keep. That's what I have for you, Aries. I hope all my lovely Aries get this message at the right time. That is always, always, always the intention. I will certainly see you in your next reading. Till then, do take care of yourself and see you on the other side. Okay, moving on to Taurus. Hello, Taurus, and welcome. This is a reading where we are closing 2025 off with amazing energies, blessings, good fortune, and all the good things. Believe you me, only good things on the table for you. So get ready. Let's jump in together, Taurus, and let's see what we've got for you. Let's go. For Taurus, please. 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. Wow, this is turning out to be a pretty good reading. 29th, 30th, 31st. Wow, Taurus, what an amazing spread for your last week. I mean, it's not your last week, but yeah, closing 2025. Look, I want to tell you, you're going to be cutting the BS. You're going to be cutting the confusion. Sun is going to shine upon you again. The prominence of sun, the source, is bang on right here. Wow, and I see new beginnings. I do see new beginnings for you, Taurus. I do see new beginnings. I do see support. I do see friends. I do see loyalty. Let's go. For the 25th, you've got the Scythe. Scythe is a brilliant energy. This energy is the energy where you can cut off and you can move. You're ready for the next step. I want to say that. You're ready for the next step. Now you have no doubts. You have absolute clarity and you exactly know what your next step is. And this is the energy presenting itself on 25th. I will tell you more, Taurus. On the 26th, you've got the Tower. Yeah, you may be actually cutting off one organization. You may be reaching one step closer to your goal, one step closer to your structure. An organization is of significance on the 26th. It doesn't matter whether it's the place of work. It's not necessary. It could be any place, but this structure on the 26th is of importance. On the 27th, you've got the dog. This is an amazing energy. This is having loyal people around you, loyal people at work, loyal people. For some of you, this may really be a pet, actually, literally be a pet, you know, and you're having good times. Or you may be bringing home a new pet, very, very possible. Loving your pet, taking your, you know, you're seeing recovery with your pets too. I'm picking that up. On the 27th, the pet is of significance. Dog, lovable, loyal, committed energy is of significance. On the 28th, and you know, this is the theme of your reading. Right there in the center, we've got the sun. It does not get better than this. The sun is the source. Sun is clarity. You are definitely arriving into January 2026 with a hell lot of clarity, Taurus. There's no denying it. The sun is right there in the center. Something that you're going to do during the daytime, you're going to find something. Maybe you're going to find something on that day. Very, very special. It's almost like light is going, it's like a light bulb moment on the 28th for you. On the 29th, we've got the book. Now, book is, it could literally be a book. Some of you are writers, you're authors, or your job involves book, or you love reading a book, you find your favorite book, you're writing a brand new book, you're purchasing a brand new book and you're very excited about it. But this is also things which have not yet been revealed. I like the fact that it is after the sun. So maybe, I mean not maybe, you're just finding things because you've suddenly, or because you've worked so much on yourself, you've got a lot of clarity. And now things are looking extra clear to you, extra clear. It's almost like you've developed a brand new sensory and you can now see things crystal clear. On the 30th, you've got card number 13, which is a child. So some of you this may be the energy of a childlike Taurus, spending time with kids. This is also the energy of a fresh new start on the 30th. Start of something that, you know, now that you have the clarity, it seems like you're ready to start because you're starting 25th with, you're ready for the next. So for 25th, you have the energy of starting, getting ready. And I feel that you take the action or you put it into action on the 30th. And finally, on the 31st, we have the clouds. Clouds are typically confusion, or wherever you are, there just might be clouds there. But Taurus, I want to tell you, when the scythe cuts, the scythe appears when the clouds have gone. The fields are now ready to be cut and, you know, the crops are ready to be taken. And that's your energy. This week, all the way till 31st, you are actually going to be starting something new, something very, very new. And the clouds are going to be cut. There's going to be no more confusion, for sure. There is going to be no confusion. And you may find out something about a friend, a childhood friend, a loyal friend, a committed friend. And whatever the structure is, whatever this thing that you're doing is brand new. I see brand new organization. I see brand new structure, brand new apartment, brand new building. Very, very nice energies out there. It's going to be different for different people, but it seems like in totality, it looks like good, really, really good. Okay, Taurus, let's take out some tea leaf fortune for you. For obviously, the intention here is to get amazing, beautiful messages. Their cards are flying. Let's put them right there where they belong. 7 amazing messages for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7. Look, the sun has popped up twice. There are no coincidences. Under the scythe, you've got the bow. You're highly thought of. You're highly thought of. Maybe the way you dress up, the way you present yourself, the way you present yourself to the world. Some of you are influencers out there. Some of you are using social media. The way you dress up, the way you style, the way you come across as a person who's very well organized and presents themselves very well. So you are highly thought of. People look up to you. Under the tower, you have diamond. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift. Receiving or giving a precious gift. Under the dog, we have tree. Affairs with your family. See, Dog is also a part of the family. Dog is also the energy of a lovable, kind friend. And tree is so Taurus because Taurus are rooted, they are fixed sign. Tree is the epitome of Taurus energy, affairs with your family. So on 27th, I feel it's going to be a very, very family moment, family time for you. Underneath the sun, you have the eye, psychic ability, trust your intuition. Oh my God. Did I not say that some of this, you're going to get some clarity, you know, something is going to get enhanced, or boom. Trust your intuition. Whatever hit you get, whatever, trust it. It's almost like a third eye awakening. You'll be able to see it before everybody else. Under the book, you've got fan, which is romance, celebration, party. This fan does not look like an ordinary fan, by the way. This fan looks like a very, Victorian, very expensive fan, by the way. Very, very themed, like a theme party or something of that type. Which is under the book, under the hidden. So yes, there's a lot of celebration and romance. Maybe there's a hidden romance there for somebody. Who knows? Under the child, you've got the sunrise. You've got the sun twice right there. Massive clarity, massive. New creative ideas, precisely what I said with the child. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. They have come on each other. How beautiful is that? And with the clouds, your last card, we've got angel, spiritual guidance, protection from the harm. So whatever is confusing you, whatever little, which is going to be cut this week, by the way, please know you're protected, you're being watched, you have spiritual guidance. Somebody is Taurus, somebody is there and it's protecting you. Trust it, have faith in it, and let it reveal its magic to you. All right. Beautiful, beautiful out there. If you have a person on your mind, if you want to know what your person thinks about you, Taurus, let's take out 3 cards and let's see what oracle message wants to come out from the love oracle. This has been a very, very beautiful reading for you. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Your person wants to tell you, I wish things were different. Whatever your situation is, you would know it the best. But what they're trying to tell you is, I wish things were different. Maybe you're not on the same page. Then you've got past life regression. Somebody here is trying to, I think, if the inner connection is trying to heal their past wounds. Very, very, that is why you have past life regression. Somebody who is trying not to repeat a pattern, hoping things to get better, hoping not to repeat the same mistake again. And I'm working hard on myself. See, clearly somebody here is trying to overcome their previous patterns, and hopefully, the intention is that they come on the other side and they find the best version of themselves too. So that's the message of the person on your mind for you. And finally, for absolute financial prosperity, abundance, wealth, and growth, 1 card from Ganesha for you. And we've got card number 15, revelation. Do you see that? Your entire reading was about clarity, was about sun, was about something is going to be shown to you about a brand new beginning, Taurus. And even the Ganesha is telling you revelation. You know what? Ganesha is actually looking from the universe, opening a portal, and then kind of making sure that Taurus sees what Taurus needs to see. Protection from harm, spiritual guidance. Wow. Very, very powerful, Taurus. I hope you claim this message. It's absolutely divine. I love this reading for you. And I hope the right people get this at the right time. That is always the intention of this table. Thank you, Taurus. And moving on to, who are we moving on to? Let me organize myself. We're moving on to Gemini. Hello, Gemini, and welcome. This reading is you and I. We are closing 2025 with a big fat smile, good fortune, and a lot of blessings for you. Everything here is good fortune. So claim it all, take it all. Let's see, Gemini. 25th to the 31st. What wants to come out for Gemini? For Gemini, please, for Gemini. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay. 29, 30, 31st. Okay, Gemini. It looks like something is going to happen one more time on the 31st. Not gonna lie. One more time. It's going to happen one more time. And Gemini, the decision you need to make is, are you gonna keep it? Or is it hurting you way too much? Because your energy overall is very nice. It's very loyal. It's very committed. It's that of a dog, if I may say so. But something is just going to happen one more time. There is almost, I'm inclined to say there's one more thing you need to come face to face with. One more thing. And it does feel like a connection. It does feel like the involvement of two people, two energies. So let's go. On the 25th, very nice, very beautiful. You've got the stars. Stars is a very, very positive card. It means you have a lot of options. Stars are limitless. You can't put a number to it. The energy this day is that of expansion, Gemini. On 25th, absolute expansion. This is the energy you need to take all the way through till 31st, by the way. Hopefully for the rest of your life, but for now, definitely till the 31st. Now, this is the tricky part. On the 26th, you have the cross. Cross is the last card, the last energy in the journey of Lenormand deck, which I'm using right now. But you know, this one is, it's coming face to face with whatever you started, Gemini, on the 26th. Whatever, wherever, whatever situation you're thinking of right now, where you feel the burden, where you feel the heaviness, where you're stuck, or even if you're not stuck, whatever you've started and you're somewhere in between, you're going to come face to face with the absolute ending, absolute finality of it on the 26th. It's almost like you have to see where you're headed with something. Very important. On the 27th crossroads, you've got a decision to make. See, this is what happens. When you come towards the end, then you go back and then you've got a decision to make. Should I do it this way or that way? It seems like you're on a crossroad on the 27th and you will have to, you don't have to make a decision, but you have to at least look at both the sides and analyze and stand right there in the center and see, okay, if I take this versus if I take this. That kind of a moment. On 28th, and the center of your entire reading is the dog, which is a very beautiful, very loving, pet-like, child-like energy, dogs can sense danger. I don't know why I'm inclined to say that. Why is the first thing that came out of me, but maybe somebody needs to hear it. Dogs can sense danger before anybody else. Their sense of smell, sense of vibration, sense of everything around them is picked up faster than anybody else. Maybe a dog is your best friend, especially this week, all the way till 31st. And if this is friend, this is a very lovable friend. This is committed friend. This is someone that you obviously keep, right? On the 29th, you've got the house. House is home, your structure, your comfort, your security, everything that home means to you. It will mean different to different people, Gemini. But your mind, your heart, everything will be something regarding home. On the 30th, you've got the birds. Birds are conversations. And there are two birds here. So I'm inclined to say it's you and somebody else. This is conversations, communications, gossips, rumors. It's what bird does, right? Chitter chatter. That kind of an energy. Lot of conversations. What are these conversations about? These conversations, I'll tell you, Gemini, are very likely going to be about where you have seen yourself towards the end, what you've come face to face with, and now you want to talk about it. Yes, you do. You're ready to talk about something. On the 31st, we've got the whip. Whip is something that hurts, you know, it gives you pain. Whip is also the energy of maybe an argument. And I know it's coming after the conversation, so there could be literally an argument or something. But I'll tell you something, and how I started when I saw your spread, Gemini. The stars and the whip is there are many ways to approach this, whatever situation you are in. One of them may lead to an argument, a little bit of fight, a little bit of tussle, because please understand, when two energies are involved, it's not always going to be beautiful and rosy. That's not a real connection. When you actually reveal what you want to, when you're honest, there are going to be a little bit of tiffs and rifts, and they are going to make you realize whether you want to be in it or not. For a lot of you, this decision about this and that could be that of home. Staying in a home, being in a home, being with a person in a home, being with a dog in a home. Yes. But you know, you have to talk through this test. You have to talk through this test. If you're going to be silent, Gemini, please hear me out. If you're going to be silent, it's going to be of no use. You have to communicate. You 100% have to have a conversation, and try your best to have a conversation with the person that it matters the most. That is your biggest clue. Don't talk to others. Talk to that person where it matters the most. All right. Fortune cards from now all the way till 31st for you, Gemini. Let's start placing them, and let's start showing you what great fortune lies for you. Let's go. 7 of them for you. Very, very generous on this channel. Let me tell you that. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. If you're ready, I'm ready. Right under the stars, you've got archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Wow. Remember, on a crossroad, you've got to make a choice. So stars is having possibilities, many possibilities. That's literally what has come out for you, an archway. It's so, I love this. I have to, you know, for a moment, thank you, universe. I have to say that. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Under the cross, you have jug, lightheartedness, carefree time. Lightheartedness and carefree time. Don't stress so much. Every time when we come towards the end of a path, it does not mean that, you know, oh my God, life is done, finished. No. That's where the moment comes where bam, boom, something new can start, something new. So please approach it with lightheartedness and carefree. There's no point stressing over in life, ever. For the crossroads, you've got horseshoe. Good luck. There you go. Very simple and straightforward. Very simple and straightforward. Good luck to the path that you choose. For the dog, you've got tankard. Celebration, fun, enjoyment. With lovable friends, with people that you love, you're committed to, which give you the energy of support, you know they're not going anywhere. So celebration, fun, enjoyment, big tankard of drinking your favorite drink, whatever it is, Gemini. Underneath the house, you've got family wishes come true. Home is family. And we have a wishing well right here. Family wishes come true. There's something here about a family dynamic. Collectively, it's collective wishful thinking that's coming true. Underneath conversations, did I say conversations? Sorry. Underneath the birds, because whenever I see birds, for me, the first thing that pops up is conversation. We've got the key. Successful outcome to your problem. But please, Gemini, I'm going to emphasize the key here is communication. If you want an outcome, and especially if you want a successful outcome, communication is the way to go. And underneath the whip, I love this. You've got the tulip, because tulip says great passion. And whip is, doing something over again and again. And why do you do it? Why do you try to bring somebody back? Why do you try to, when we have an argument with someone, the reason we have an argument with that person is because there is great passion there. You love that person. You're never going to have an argument with a stranger. True? Absolutely true. The people that we have argument, we spend our time on, are the people that we love. We're passionate about them and we want to keep them in our life. So, boom. That's your amazing messages for you, Gemini. Amazing. Okay, if you have a person on your mind, let us see what they want to tell you at this point of time. 3 messages from the Love Oracle. Let's see what we've got for you, Gemini. And let's see. Okay, 1. Oh, wow. 2. And, oh, wow. The first one, Gemini, is I connect with you at night. Well, you would know what that means. Do you guys message at night? Do you guys do video calls at night? Do you get only the night time to talk to each other? Throughout the day, you're very busy, maybe. So I connect with you at night, your person's telling you. Then we've got, have I lost you? Please check your connections. Please check your Wi-Fi's. Please check your passwords. Please check out the areas. Possibility that, you're not getting through is not because you don't want to, but maybe it's just the connection. Have I lost you? And the last one is, can you forgive me? Your person is telling you, and I can see that in the reading. I think that's what the communication is going to be all about. Can you forgive me? And finally, Gemini, from the Ganesha, a message for your financial wealth, prosperity, abundance, all good things in regarding wealth. Let's see what Ganesha wants to tell Gemini. A divine message from Ganesha, and we've got prosperity, card number 45. How amazing is that? This is a prosperity message, and the message for you is prosperity. Ganesha is literally seated on this beautiful throne, beautiful seat that is designed for Ganesha. There's a seat, there's a place that's designed for you, Gemini. And card number 45 comes down to a number 9, and 2025 was the year of 9. For all those of you who have worked hard, who have taken the time, I think Ganesha is blessing you through and through. Prosperity is coming your way. This is your moment of prosperity. Claim it. Thank you so much, Gemini. I had super fun doing this reading. I love it when all the energies are aligned, and I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this table. Moving on to Cancer. Hello, Cancer, and welcome. From the 25th to the 31st, closing the chapters of 2025 with not just a big fat smile, but blessings, love, good fortune, all the good things, Cancer, that you deserve and you must have in this lifetime. Let's go, Cancer. If you're ready, let's do this together. All right. Let's go. 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. Oh my gosh. Do you know what I'm picking up, Cancer? Straight away looking at your reading, there's a love letter. There is a love letter. There is matters of the heart. There is something that is going to be written, and it's going to be sent out, and it's going to be received by the right person also. Very, very exciting. And there is a theme of proposal. There is a theme of an offer. There is a theme of something of value, something of worth right here in the center, Cancer. Let's go. 25th, you've got the letter. Letter is a message. Letter is a letter. It's a text in today's digital day, age of social media, internet. It's a message, you're writing something. You've been writing this for possibly a very long time. For a very long time. You've made several drafts, you've tried to do it again and again. You're trying to find the right way. And you're going to get it right, Cancer. You will. On the 26th, you've got whip. Okay, whip is an energy of, it's not the best energy, but it's not bad. It hurts. Okay, whip hurts. So maybe something, and it's good that it happens in the trial and error. Something, some part of the message, some part of the text possibly hurts, some part of the writing that you're doing possibly is painful, but I do see you still putting you out because it matters to your heart. Yeah, you know, honesty is always a little bit painful, right? That kind of an energy. On the 27th, you've got the rider. Rider is again the energy of a message or a person bringing a message coming in. So messages, letters, texts, DMs, drafts, those kinds of things are very strong here. On the 27th, there is somebody coming in and it's going to give you a lot of relief. That's what I'm picking up. It's going to give you a lot of relief because this is the message of upgrade. This is the message of promotion. This is the message of the next best thing, the next move, everything. It's this message that's going to come is going to put your life in order because that's the message that you've been waiting for. On the 28th, you've got the ring. Ring is something of value. Ring is the proposal. Ring is the offer. Ring is commitment. And it's right there in the center. A piece of jewelry. For some of you, it could literally be a ring. On the 29th, you've got the stork. Stork brings in good news. Stork brings in news about babies being born. Stork brings news about, you know, you're moving, you're upgrading, you are growing. Nice. On the 30th, we've got the home. This is your home, your house, your structure, where you feel most comfortable. And home is different for different people. So whatever feels like home to you is your energy on the 30th. And I like that. For some of you, you may be actually upgrading into a new home. You're upgrading into a new home. Or you're getting some, home decors done, interior work done. You're adding something of value to your home. Yep. On the 31st, Cancer, you've got the heart. Feeling very happy, feeling very grateful, feeling all the things, home and heart are so close for you, Cancer. You're ending 31st on a very, very grateful and a happy note, I have to say that. And it all starts with a message, it starts with a letter, it starts with communication. A communication that was hurting you at some point of time is now arriving and it's of value, it's of worth. There is an upgrade here, there's a job offer here, there's promotion here, there is redoing your house, renovating your home, purchasing valuable things of worth, expensive. Very, very nice. Maybe the cost of what you're renovating keeps changing and because you keep adding things. Very, very possible. Okay, Cancer. Tea leaf fortune cards for you. There you go. One has already come out. 7 fortune messages for you, Cancer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Let's go. With the letter, you've got Valley. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Deep personal strength and peace. This message may have taken a while for you to write. That's why it's next to the whip. This message is of value. This message, this letter, this text, whatever, however it is, this written piece of document, it is... once it goes and does its job, or once it arrives to you, it brings in a lot of peace. Valley, if that is of significance. Another place like Silicon Valley. With the whip, you've got grapes. Time to go out and have fun. Whip is also the energy of doing something outdoorsy, running, jogging, cardio, functional training, things like that. Time to go out and have some fun. Maybe you're whipping yourself into shape. Whipping yourself into shape for the body that you want for 31st. Could be. Then with the rider, the news coming in, the message coming in, we've got romance in the air. For some of you, this could literally be, you could be sending out a bouquet of flowers, roses to the person that you love. For the 31st, just throwing it out there, declaring your love, the gesture, or whatever, whoever your client is or the person that you would want to work with. Maybe you're sending them, like a basket, a bouquet of flowers and telling them, thank you for being a part of our team. That's a gesture too. With the ring, you've got staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. This reminds me of the Ace of Wands energy. Ace of Wands, fire, passion, knowing that if I'm going to do this, it's going to make me feel very, very excited. So with the proposal, with the commitment, you will be taken care of in difficult times. So if you're making a big purchase, it's okay. Maybe you need it to reward yourself. With the stork, you've got the teapot. Maybe you're celebrating with a cup of tea. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex, which means that you're having a cup of tea with your friend, in simple words. But a tea. And I'm picking up like an oriental kind of a setup, like an herbal tea, that kind. With the home, you've got, and I love this, you've got target, a goal-oriented person. Maybe the person who feels like home is a very goal-oriented person. They know exactly what it is that they want and the way they move, and maybe that inspires you and motivates you, Cancer. With the heart on 31st, wow, Cancer, this should put a big fat smile on your face. You've got the star. There you go, star. And do you know what's written underneath the star? It's written guaranteed success. Guaranteed success in whatever it is. The thing is, anything that you pursue with your heart is likely to end in guaranteed success, because there was no other intention than that of absolute expansion and highest growth. The heart wants what it wants. All right, Cancer, those were some amazing messages. If you have a person in your mind, let's move on to 3 messages from your person. If you have a person on your mind, take a second and think about them. 3 messages. Let's see, Cancer, what we've got. We've got 1, 2, and 3. Oh, wow. I feel the love, Cancer. The first one is, I hope you're doing well. Somebody simply wants to reach out to you and tell you, I hope you're doing well. They want to know if you're fine. Then we've got, do you still think about me? This looks like a continuity, by the way. All 3 of them. Let me show you the last one in the end. Do you still think about me? And I think this is the text conversation, Cancer, that you're having. And finally, we've got, I wish I could hold you tonight. So maybe this is the 31st night. Maybe this is wanting to say that I want to spend 31st with you. I want to be with you. I want to hold you. Very romantic. I mean, romance is in the air, right? Cancer. Finally, a card for your financial abundance, prosperity, your money, your growth, your wealth, all the amazing things, Cancer, that you deserve. Let's take out a card from Ganesha and let's see what Ganesha wants to give you. A divine message from Ganesha. And we have got card number 40, Spiritual Quest. Ganesha is holding an umbrella and Ganesha is on a journey. You know, this reminds me, Cancer, of the card in tarot, which is Chariot. And Chariot is your card, your power card in the tarot. And though we're not using tarot today, but Spiritual Quest is very similar because it's the energy of journey, it's the energy of moving on, it's the energy of momentum. And Ganesha is telling you to be on your quest. Quest is the journey that you take upon. Whatever journey you are on right now is responsible for your guaranteed success, is a wholesome journey. It is both spiritual and the same one that's going to make you successful and wealth, abundance. So continue to be on that journey. 40, card number 4. You also have home, which is number 4. Cancer and home Cancer and home is one. Cancer are, they are the epitome of home-like creatures. So the more I see it, the more I realize it, and the more I want to share it with you. That's what you have. Thank you so much for being a part of this reading. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always, always, always the intention. Thank you so much, Cancer. We're moving on to Leo. Hello, Leo, and welcome. This is a reading where we are closing off 2025 with not just a big fat smile, but also messages of abundance, prosperity, good, great fortune that's meant for you. So, Leo, if you're ready, let's go. 25th to the 31st. Let's go. 25th to the 31st, and we're starting with 25th, 26th, 27th, lovely, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. I want to say, may I say this, Leo? This feels like the energy of belonging in a place, being accepted in a place, standing out in a place. The energy of standing out in a place, whatever that means to you. And I do feel that there is one final test here. There is something that you have to come face to face with. Very important. In order to stand out, in order to become the unique person, in order to become the chosen person, there is one test here that you have to till 31st go through. Feels like a spiritual journey. You finding yourself, you finding your place, you finding where you belong. Whew. And by the end of it, can I tell you something, Leo? You look rock solid. So let's start. For 25th, we've got the garden. Garden is a place. Garden is garden literally. It's a place. It's outdoor. It's a meeting place, meeting point. In today's day and age, I'm very, very inclined to say this is social media, internet, online. Being online. Maybe the work that you do requires you to be online. On the 26th, you've got a lady. If this is you, then this is you. Or if this is not you, this is a person that you're having a conversation. This is a person that maybe you've met somebody online. Maybe this person stays close to your home. Maybe this person makes you feel like home. But it is the energy of another person. Or it could very well be you. If you are a female person watching, then this is you. But if you're not a female, then this is the person that you're thinking about. And maybe the thing here is this person owns a home. This person owns a property. This person is into something which has got to do with home and property. These are your clues. On the 27th, you've got the sun. Sun is your energy, Leo. You are a fire sign. Sun is absolute clarity. Sun is the source. Sun is where everything in the outdoor on a bright day is clear. You cannot miss anything. So on the 27th, you're going to be outdoors. It feels like a hot day. And it also feels like you're going to find out something. Or you're going to come face to face with someone. And this someone is of significance, can I tell you? Because possibly they bring out the worst in you, however it resonates. Now on the 28th, Leo, you've got the cross. Cross is the last card in the lenormand deck. Cross is, coming towards the end of your journey and then reflecting back and thinking about your path. And I don't mean the literal journey of you growing old, and that's not possible. But in our lives, we take several goals, we do several things, and there is a starting point and then there is an ending point to it. So whatever you're pursuing right now, Leo, this is about that. On the 28th, you will have come to the end of something, and there's going to be some realizations over there. Solid, strong realizations. Very, very important. One significant to your own growth on the 28th. On the 29th, we've got the snake energy. This is not a good energy. Snake is just what a snake is. And I'm very happy that, you've got the sun in your reading. Because with sun, with brightness, with clarity, you cannot miss a snake. This week, you cannot. All the things that are wrong, all the things that are toxic, all the people who don't have the best intentions for you, you should be able to spot them this week because you've got the sun right here. On the 30th, you've got the home. This is your home. You're possibly spending time at home. You're being with family. Card number 4, your structures, the things that feel like home, that's going to be for 30th. On the 31st, we've got the tree. Strong, solid tree. Ending 31st, 2025, looking very strong and solid. The garden and the tree for me, this combination for me is somebody who stands out. A tree in a garden. You can either stand out or you can get lost. This week, wherever you are, you have an opportunity to stand out. Also to know where you belong. And even the person here, or if it's you, Leo, you're at the right place, or if it's a person, then this person does feel like home. It does, whoever this person is. This person is actually bringing in a lot of clarity into your life. They are the source of clarity. And this clarity should allow you, not only allow you, Leo, but this sort of energy of the sun, if there is anything snake-like, you should be able to spot it. That means your awareness is heightened. You can see everything. Also, let me tell you, whatever the snake is, it's pretty close to your home. Pretty close. This energy is very close to home. It possibly has access to a lot of things. Be very, very mindful. But it is going to get revealed. There is no way that the snake can stay hidden for so long. That is really, really good. Let's see. From the tea leaf fortune for you, Leo, 7 amazing messages of absolute fortune, good fortune. Let's place them and let's show what is coming for you, Leo. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Very, very generous. 7 messages for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. With the garden, you've got the hammock. That's where a hammock belongs, in a garden. And there's something here about belonging, Leo. Where do you belong? Hammock says taking a vacation physically or mentally. Hammock is, that's something that you tie on a tree. You're ending with the tree. Remember that. You tie it and then you lie down and then you relax and then you belong in this place and you relax. So taking a vacation physically or mentally, love it when the energies are so aligned. With the lady on 26th, you've got an exciting event. Somebody's here going to give you news about an exciting event, possibly a female. It's almost like you're going to get a ting notification and it's going to be something very, very exciting. Very, very exciting. Why do I say that? Because with the sun, you've got the ear and it says good news. You're going to hear good news. These are very good energies, by the way, Leo. You must claim them. With the cross right in the center, you've got card number 5 or the number V, if that is of significance. The letter V or the Roman numeral 5, and it says victory in some endeavor. Whatever you are pursuing, and I told you cross is the last card in a path that you choose, you know, in whatever project, whatever thing that you've assigned yourself. And this comes with victory in some endeavor. Whatever you've taken upon yourself, you're going to see success in it. That energy is available. With the snake, you've got throne, position of authority. Maybe this is about somebody wanting to take your position, you wanting a particular place, and you've got to fight for it because somebody's already there. See that? See how they all align and come together, a position. The snake here could be a powerful position, place, a throne, and it's come for you. With the home, you have got on the 30th, psychic ability, trust your intuition, and we've got the eye here. Leo, you've got the ear and the eye, 2 parts of your body. Ear to hear, eyes to see. Very, very important. Very, keep a keen eye and a keen ear if you want to hear the best and see the best. And on 31st, with the tree, we've got diamond. You will be receiving or giving precious gifts. You will be receiving or giving precious gifts. Wow. All right, Leo. If you have a person on your mind, 3 messages from your person for you. Let's see what they are. Think about your person. Just take a moment and let's go. We've got 1, 2, and wow. These are such nice messages. Your messages, Leo, are I somehow trust you. Somebody wants to tell you, I somehow trust you. Then you've got, I am ascending. I am ascending. Ascending is growth. Ascending is moving on to the path that somebody has chosen. Maybe they're also awakening or, you know, getting in tuned with their life as you are. And you worry so much. Clearly, 3 very loving, very adoring messages from the person on your mind. And I see you're on a journey and so are they. And which is why they understand your path, and which is why they're telling you you worry so much. Only when 2 people are on the same, you may be on different paths, but the outcome is growth and ascension. And they are saying I'm ascending. Such energies understand each other way better, because they've chosen the same role of growth. All right, for your financial abundance, prosperity, wealth, money, all those good things, let's take out a message from Ganesha, a divine message from Ganesha for Leo. And we have got 36, and the card says healing. So much about growth, spiritual journey, psychic ability, ascension. Clearly, this message is very, very aligned, Leo. There's a peacock here, if that is of significance. Healing. Ganesha wants to tell you your prosperity lies in healing. The more you heal, the more you're aligned, the more you are focused on your growth, so will your wealth multiply. Heal yourself. Wow. That's what I have for you, Leo. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention. Moving on to, who are we moving on to? Virgo. Hello, Virgo, and welcome. This message is closing 2025, you and I together with amazing messages, fortunes, blessings, wealth, prosperity, abundance. Believe me, all the good stuff. We're only calling in the good stuff for you, Virgo. So get ready and get ready to receive. For Virgo, please. For Virgo. Let's go. 25th to the 31st. You're ready? I'm ready. Let's go. 25th. That's card number 1. 26th. 27th. 28th. 29th. 30th. 31st. Okay. Let's go. Let's talk about it, Virgo. There is something here about you are waiting to receive something from someone, all right? It's been going on back and forth for a very long time. It's been put on hold. I do see a very powerful man here, boss-like man, very powerful energy here. Could be a woman, but I'm more inclined towards a powerful man in position and in authority. And I do see a lot of communications and conversations. So that being your theme, let's go. On the 25th, you've got the message. This is the Rider, card number 1. This is where it all begins. So something begins for you. You're looking forward to a message. You're looking forward to a person coming in. You want... this is the energy of the arrival of someone or something. Either it's a person or it's a message. Something has to reach you, Virgo. It's that energy of something reaching you. On the 26th, we've got the Whip. Whip is the energy of back and forth. And while it's at back and forth, it also hurts. It does. Think of yourself being at the gym, doing an exercise on a repetition, right? You're doing it because you have to do an energy for 6 counts, 7 counts, but it also hurts. It also hurts. So it's that kind of an energy. Something that you do over and over and it causes you a little bit of pain. Then you've got on 27th, you've got a man. There you go. This is the man that I was talking about. There is a person, a man-like person who's bringing you in the message. This message is coming from a male person. Now, in the center and the theme of your reading is conversations, communications. You've got the birds. And these are communications and conversations that are happening in the air. So, transmitted, text, calls. I don't think the person is right there in front of you. Or maybe somebody who was supposed to come could not come. So the conversations are being had through FaceTime, video call, that kind of energy. Somebody is taking longer than they should. Somebody here is delaying. It is taking longer than it should. Now on the 29th, you've got the Bear. This is a very big energy. This is a boss-like energy. This is an authoritative energy. This is an iconic energy. That word came very quick to my mouth. Bear. Like a papa bear, a mama bear. Somebody who takes care, somebody who's responsible, somebody who leads. That kind of energy. On the 30th, you've got the Anchor. Anchor is something that's been put on hold for a good reason, but it has been put on hold. Something that has been put on hold. A lot of you may actually stop what you're doing because maybe it's hurting you. You'll put it on hold or a pause for a little time this week. I'm also picking up that you get a news about a hurt or a pain, a physical pain possibly, and then you put something on hold and maybe that worries you. On the 31st, we've got the Mice. So this is where on 31st, you're going to be stressing about something. But now that you already know Virgo, you should not stress about it. Because I think you've taken the action at the right time. That's the actual energy of this reading. That you've taken action pretty fast, pretty quick. That's why the Anchor is there. So, in a nutshell, there are going to be conversations here, back and forth, and there is a message that comes in, and this message is is actually this message that comes in is going to give you a little bit of stress. It's not a big one, Virgo. I'm telling you right away. It's not a very big one. It's a very small one. But this message allows you, and because you're hearing it in advance, you should put on pause whatever it is that you're doing. Anything that is causing you physical hurt or damage, put it on pause for a while. I see a big person here, a very big person of authority, a boss-like energy. And right there in the center, there is going to be conversations and communications about this big person. And would I suggest having more conversations for this week? Maybe no. Maybe no. Don't stretch something. If something is being put on hold, it's a very good reason why it's being put on hold. When something is being put on hold and then when you bring it back again, that is the reason where it causes a little bit of, how do I say, what's a good word for it? I mean, somebody gets annoyed. When something's being put on hold, give it its 1 day's time, give it 2 days' time. Or ask at that point of time, after how long can I reach you out? Very important, Virgo. So there's something very, very important here for you. And let's take out tea leaf, good fortune messages, because this reading you deserve. Let's take out, let's see. Okay, this one flew, so we're going to take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, let's go with the rider, with the message coming in. Virgo, you've got money path. A path with money is waiting to find you. This is the message that is coming in. It has got something for sure to do with money. Whatever this message, whatever this news is, and it has got something, and this message is also causing you stress. Be very careful with your money, Virgo. I've been telling you this in a lot of your readings, and this one specifically confirmed it again. With the whip on 26, you've got the basket, recognition, reward for merit. See, another aspect of whip is something that you do again and again, and it builds you and it makes you stronger. Yes, it has got pain attached to it, but you're going to be rewarded and recognized for something that you've done over and over again. Because what does not kill you makes you stronger. However, if it hurts you, warning, stop it. If it physically hurts you, stop it. With the man, you've got shield. You need to defend yourself. If this man, Virgo, is you, then you need to defend yourself. And if you're not a man and there is a man that you are thinking about, then you need to stand up and you need to defend yourself. Right there in the center with the birds, with this communication, you've got the tower. Solid foundation, success with effort. Maybe you're having a communication about a tower, a structure, a home-like structure, a place, an organization. Also, I want to say this because it's coming, because conversations and tower, the signal, the tower is strong. The connection of something is very strong. With the bear on the 29th, you've got the mountain road. You are on the road to success, where this bear is on top of a mountain. Bears are found in forests and mountains. Bears and mountains are very, very significant to each other. It's the habitat of the bear. You've got the mountain road. You are on the road to success, Virgo. Bears usually take, this is so symbolic right now, because a bear belongs on the mountain. You want something big, you got to take that road, the big road, not the small road. For the 30th, for the anchor, you get how beautiful is this? You get the scales. Scales is balance. Scales is having things in harmony and in balance, and that's precisely what the anchor does. The structure is also so similar. When the anchor is put down, it balances the ship in the middle so that it stops and it stays there. Keep your life in balance. Something about here about moderation. Not excess, moderation. Whether it's at workout, whether it's with your body, whether it's with a conversation, don't go overboard. Do not. With the mice on 31st, you get valley. And this is deep personal strength and peace that assures you success. So Virgo, clearly, that's what I said in the beginning. You don't need to stress. Mice is not that big. Mice is a factor of stress, but it's not very big. Especially if you address it, if you take care of it, if you talk about it in moderation, that assures success. Let's take out 3 messages. If you have a person on your mind, Virgo, what messages do we have from the Love Oracle? Take a moment and think. Let's go. We've got 1, 2, and wow. Virgo, your first message is, I see you when I close my eyes. So clearly, somebody misses you a lot. I'm sorry for not contacting you. Somebody here is really, really in a very, they're not apologizing, but they're just trying to tell you how much you mean to them. I'm sorry for not contacting you. The reason for not contacting you could be something entirely different than what you are thinking. And you mean more to me than you think. Oh my God, this is literally what I just said. You mean more to me than you think. Wow. So much love. And finally, a card and energy for financial abundance, prosperity, wealth, money. All the good things that you deserve, Virgo. All the good things. Let's take out 1 card, a divine message from the Ganesha, and let's see what Ganesha wants to tell you at this point of time. We've got card number 30, and it says priorities. Ganesha is telling you to sit down and take a good look at your priorities, work through your priorities, build your success through your priorities. What is it that you want to focus on the most at this point of time? Success is a word, but success is a very big word. Success, okay, if you want success in what? If you want to make money, how much money do you want to take? In which field are you wanting to make more money? So narrow down, sit down, and get on with your priorities. Card number 30, solid number 3, if that is of significance. That is, and Ganesha is, Ganesha is actually talking to the mouse. There's a mouse that sits here, Virgo. This is of massive significance. And you're finishing 31st with the mice. In the Lenormand, the mice is stressing over losing something. And Ganesha is telling the mouse here, right? He's talking to the mouse and he's telling the mouse priorities. If you take care of your priorities, wealth, body, mind, people, you will not lose. Very, very important and very, very significant here. Very, very significant. I'm so glad I caught that. Thank you so much. That's what I have for you. That is what I have for you, Virgo. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is truly the intention of every reading that happens here. We're moving on to Libra. Hello, Libra, and welcome. This reading is closing 2025 with not just a smile, but all the amazing things, Libra, that you deserve. Health, wealth, prosperity, good fortune, amazing things. Yes, let's line them up for you. Jump in. These messages are purely meant for you. Let's go, Libra. And 25th to the 31st, all the way till the end. Let's go. If you're ready, I'm ready. 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. Wow. That's big. By the end of the year, you're going to be looking, people are going to look at you as someone who's big and someone who's accomplished, for sure. You're not where you started, Libra. You're not where you started. By the end, on 31st, you are not the same person that you were in Jan and Feb, in the beginning of 2025. You have grown in ranks, you've grown in power, you've grown in every sense. You've become a very, very commanding and a big personality. The word I'm getting is a big personality. And the theme of your reading, by the way, is the garden, social media, the online world, the digital world, or maybe it's a garden, if garden is symbolic to you, outdoor is symbolic to you. Let's go. On the 25th, you've got the moon. Moon is the way you look, the work you do, the way you carry yourself in the lenormand. Moon is everything about your work, the way you're seen at work, the way you're showcasing yourself. So a lot of emphasis on the 25th about you, about how you would want to be seen, if there is something you would like to change, if there is something that, assessing yourself, basically. Assessing yourself by self. On the 26th, you've got the tower. Tower is a structure. Tower is an organization. Tower is a place. Tower is something that is and something that has a solid foundation. Tower is also a moment in time. So you're looking at a place, looking at a structure, you're looking at an organization, you're looking at what you're building. Maybe this is a new thing that you're doing. I'm very inclined to say it's something new. It is something new. It possibly involves a woman. It involves a feminine energy. It involves things that maybe what women love. But the presence of the feminine energy is very strong. On the 27th, you've got the child. This is the energy of a child. Maybe you're with a child. Maybe you're thinking about a child. Maybe you're in the presence of children. But this is also the energy of starting something new, something fresh. Creating something new and fresh. On the 28th, we've got the garden. This is the theme that I was talking about. And 28th, you're going to be thinking and sitting and very, very strongly, you're going to be spending time, spending your energy, investing your energy on the garden, in the garden, with the garden, however that garden is for you. It does feel very online, does feel. On the 29th, you've got the stars. This is very beautiful. This is very bright. This is very positive. Stars is the energy of being limitless. For a lot of you, maybe your social media is increasing. It's growing. It's growing in numbers. And, it may be new. It may be fresh. You may have just started. But it's growing. Your presence on social media is increasing. Or your presence in the garden, whatever the garden means to you, is being appreciated, being recognized, and it's increasing. For a lot of you Libras, if you're women, you're coming towards the end as a very strong and a powerful woman. I want to say that. And if you're a man, then you see a woman very strong, very, very strong. On the 30th, there you go. That's the energy of the woman. 29, if the number is of significance. You'll be spending moments with a woman, with a person, with a lady, or you may be thinking about somebody from the past, also possible, of a person in the past. Or, I'm also inclined to say this, Libra, maybe 30th is the day where you have this moment with yourself, my gosh, I was like this back then, and now I'm like this. That kind of an energy. And on the 31st, you've got the bear. Bear is big, bear is strong, bear is overpowering, bear is dominating, bear is responsible, like the papa bear and the mama bear, but there's a very strong energy to finish 31st on, very strong. And you're going to be looking very strong. There is growth here. There is an association with, if you're you know, there is an equation here of a child and a mother. We've got the child and a lady both. There is an equation of a child and a mother here. And there is growth, there is expansion, there is something here happening, an increase in social media, an increase in the outside profile of what you do. All right, Libra, looks very promising, looks very nice. Let's take out your fortune cards from the tea leaf. Let's together see what amazing fortune wants to show itself for Libra. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this, Libra. Let's go. 1, and I'm going to take out 7. Very, very generous on this table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Wonderful cards, wonderful energies there. With the moon, you've got pineapple. Pineapple. Reconciliation. Maybe, you're going to reconcile with someone, somebody's going to apologize, but you know, pineapple is the, you know, it's not the king of fruits. Mango is, but pineapple has this crown, you know, so you cannot ignore a pineapple. You either like it or you don't. You either like it or you don't. So the way you're appearing is very strong. People either like you or they don't. With the Tower, you've got vase, a secret admirer. Some may call it vase, some may call it vase, however it resonates with you. There's a secret admirer with the Tower. This could be a person of the past, by the way, because Tower has a significance of time, time in the past. So maybe somebody here is a secret admirer, they're a fan of you, they look up to you, they admire you. With the Child, we've got fan. See, a fan is a fan, and then a fan is a fan, right? There's a lot of admiration, there's a lot of followers. On the 27th, romance celebration party. So whatever new is, I'm picking up the word fan, admiration, social media very strongly, Libra. With the Garden, you've got hat. You will be playing a different role. You will be playing a different role. This is a new hat that you're wearing. This is something new that you're doing. You've not done this before. You've completely changed yourself this entire year. And you've done and you've donned different hats. And it's a new role in your life. Even on social media, you're appearing differently now. With the Stars, you've got the harp. Harp is the instrument, musical instrument that the angels play in the heaven. Great happiness. Something here to do with music, with the tone, with the with what you deliver, with what you give out. The words they're very beautiful, they're very lyrical. There's a tune to it, there's a sound to it. It resonates with some kind of people. With the Lady, you've got the Sun. And I told you, there's a woman and a child. There's a son and a mother-like connection. But you've got the actual Sun, S-U-N, with the Lady. Happiness and well-being. Growth, happiness, well-being, prosperity. Wow. With the Bear, on 31st, you've got the wind chimes. Wind chimes. See, wind chimes and the harp are very similar. The harp is played by an angel or a person. The wind chime is moved by air and it produces this beautiful sound which is soothing, which is healing, and it uses air. Libra, you're an air sign. You are going to be producing something with the element that you belong to, and that's going to soothe people. Peace and harmony. My gosh. All right. Wow. If you have a person on your mind, Libra, messages from your person for you. If you have a person on your mind, messages from your person from the Love Oracle for you. Let's take out 3 cards, Libra. Let's see what we've got. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. We've got card number 1 is I knew it all along. Your person is telling you, now whether they know about your success, about your victory, or about the fact that secret admirer, you see that, how they resonate? I knew it all along. Somebody's telling you, I knew it, it was you. I don't want to be the reason you cry. Clearly somebody cares for you. Somebody loves you. They don't want you to cry, Libra, so don't. And then we've got an empty card, which is a standby card. It has nothing on it. Nothing. Makes me want to say that sometimes the person on your mind has actually nothing to say. They go blank, they go speechless, they go... and this happens when we are with someone who we admire or we look up to, or we feel, that fan kind of a feeling. So maybe there is a loss of words because they are too much in awe of you. All right, for your financial abundance, prosperity, wealth, money, and all those things that you deserve, Libra, let's take out a message from Ganesha, a divine message from Ganesha for you. And we've got card number 7, which is sustenance. Sustenance is keeping all the things, being very, very, being very grateful for what you have, maintaining it, keeping it, and allowing it to grow. And that is also the theme of your energy. Allowing for things to grow. In order, see, stars is 16. It comes up to a number 7. Ganesha's message is also number 7. This is 7 days, all the way till 31st. Very, very important. Sustenance is keeping all the things that you have alive, taking care of them every single moment. What do you need for sustenance? You need food, you need light, you need home, you need shelter. So what are the things, for your goals, for your dreams, for your desires, what are the things that you need for sustenance? Figure that out and then give it out generously. That's where your prosperity lies. Don't compromise, don't settle. That's what I have for you, Libra. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this channel. I'm getting a little thirsty now. Moving on to Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome. This message is to close off 2025 together with not just a big smile, but also all the amazing things that you deserve, the best things. And let's get the message out for you, Scorpio, so that you can act on it this moment onwards. Let's go. Let us go together. Let's see what wants to come out for Scorpio. 25th to the 31st. Scorpio, if you're ready, so am I. 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. Okay. On the 31st, you're going to be looking very solid, by the way. Very solid. You know why, Scorpio? Because you stood on your ground very firmly. I'm picking up the word resilience a lot. Clearly, there is a challenge here. Clearly. For a lot of you, this challenge could be the key to a home, key to a place. Being able to stay at a place. And I know, I can sense that there is something that is causing you pain. Okay? Something is causing you pain. Being in a place is causing you pain. And the challenge here is, how long can you be in it? On the 25th, you've got the whip. Whip is the energy of back and forth. However, it causes pain. A whip, in the real sense, hurts you. It causes pain. Something that you're doing over and over again is causing you pain. Then on the 26th, you've got home. Whatever means home to you. This is a structure. This is, I mean, this is the positive energy, Scorpio. Home is where we find love. Home is where we find peace. Home is where we find the energy, the vibration of feeling safe and protected. I don't know why, but I am picking this up. Domestic violence, domestic abuse. Make sure you're not a part of it. Make sure you're not endorsing it. Make sure you're not propagating it. But you don't have to tolerate something just because you love it, Scorpio. This is just because you love, you don't have to tolerate the pain that comes with it. Then on the 27th, you've got the heart, love. I do feel a lot of you are tolerating something which you should not be. You are. And maybe this is a dynamic at home. Or maybe a lot of you are at a place where you don't, where you possibly no longer can be, but you cannot leave it because it has something to do with attachment, love, home, homebound. You are homebound, if that makes sense. On the 28th and right in the center, you've got the mountain. Mountain is challenge. Mountain is an obstacle. There is an obstacle here. For a lot of you, there is an obstacle here. On the 28th, you're going to be addressing that obstacle. Is going to show itself one more time. And it's a good time right now, Scorpio, to address every single obstacles that you have. Don't let anything go unnoticed or ignored. Then you'll be entering 2026 with the same energy. On the 29th, you've got the key. This is a very, very good energy. Key unlocks doors. Key solves problems. On the 29th, the energy of key is available. It is available. For you, some of you, it may be a literal key. Key to the heart, key to the home, you would know that better. Number 33, if that is of significance. The energy of finding something, of unlocking something is available on the 29th. On the 30th, you've got the anchor. This is a temporary pause. This is holding on. It's a temporary pause. Make sure the anchor is not delayed. Whatever you're taking a pause and break for, make sure it does. You don't stay in, because an anchor is supposed to be a support system for a specific amount of time. You cannot have a house on anchor, right? The house needs a solid foundation. The energy that I'm picking up here is that of a house which is on an anchor, on a temporary support. And what you need to do is you need to figure out a way to make it a solid, permanent foundation. Something here is on a temporary foundation, Scorpio. And that is also the challenge, by the way. And is it painful? Yes. Does it hurt you? Yes. And what you need to do here is to figure out a way to make it permanent. And how do you become permanent? Is by sticking to the situation. You cannot, when you quit one situation and you go on to the next one, then you're a beginner there again. So something here to do with staying temporary vis-a-vis permanent. I'm trying to see, Scorpio, if I can get something more here. But yes, if you're a part of a domestic violence, domestic abuse, please report it. Do not tolerate that. Do not. Not worth. Let's take out 7 messages from the tea leaf. Good fortune. These should truly help us in finding what's good and amazing that needs to come out for you. Scorpio, of all people, I feel you definitely deserve it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Let's go. For the whip, you get the bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. I also want to say this, that make sure that these compliments are genuine. Make sure you're not taking compliments from someone who's using you. Very important. Very, very important. Usually people, when they want to get work done from us, they throw us compliments. And this is how they put us into the mood of, and then be mindful of that, right? With the house, you get torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Torch is a secondary source of light. Unlike the sun, where nothing can be hidden, torch is lit in order to see something. So in your home situation, something has to be lit up in order to be seen. I still feel it's not completely showing itself. Awareness, Scorpio. For the heart, you get arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Love this, because heart is the only place where we can, heart knows what it knows and wants what it wants. The heart is the only place. The mind can also be manipulated. Yeah? But the heart cannot be. A day, 2 day, 3 day, eventually it comes back to the thing that it truly wants. So go back to your heart, check with your heart, Scorpio. In any moment of doubt, take out time, sit with your heart, and you can't manipulate the heart. You yourself, ask it, what is it that you want? Are we at the right place? Are we with the right people? Are we headed the right path forward? With the mountain right in the center, you've got candle. You will be shown the way. And I think this happens when you sit and have that conversation with your own heart. Nobody else. Nobody else. This is a conversation, Scorpio, you with Scorpio self. Very important. With the key on the 29th, you've got the rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation is over. For some of you, you may literally spot a rainbow. You may see the colors of Vibgyor, all these colors. You may see the word Vibgyor. You may see all these colors in a place. Very, very significant. But it literally says the most difficult part of a situation is over. And I think it has got something to Scorpio, you addressing something with first having the conversation with self. When you're sure, when you're absolutely certain about something, nobody else can come and do anything about it. You have to be very sure and firm. With the anchor on 30th, we've got door. Opportunities are waiting for you. In this moment of holding on, temporary pause, not permanent. The pause is temporary. There are opportunities that are lining up. There are doors that are being made for you. Maybe this has something to do from one house to another. There is another door. Not the door where you're hurt, not the home or house where you are hurt, you are not respected, or a place or an organization. Maybe there's another door where you get all those things that you deserve. And with the tree, on 31st, you get the ladder. And it says climbing towards success. There is another way, there is a ladder, there is a higher floor, there is a growth, there is an expansion. The tree is also tall. In order to climb a tree, you need a ladder. There is something here about not settling, not compromising, not staying at places that hurt you, being brave, facing the obstacle, and following what feels right to your heart. Nobody else, just you, yourself, Scorpio. First it's you, then it's everybody else. All right, if you have a person on your mind, let's take out 3 cards. Let's take out 3 cards and let's see what the person on your mind wants to tell you. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, Scorpio. First message from the Love Oracle is, I still think about you. Your person wants to tell you they still think about you, you're still running in their mind, then I could lose myself in you. Clearly, you're still occupying a very heavy space in this person's. This could have been a breakup. This could be a person with whom you have recently broken up, or a person who's an ex. An ex is making an appearance in your love oracle because it says, is there a second chance? This is not the person that you're with right now. This is a person from the past. They still think about you. They wish they could lose themselves in you, and they're asking you if there is still a second chance. This is definitely a person of the past. All right, Scorpio, for your financial abundance, financial success, money, prosperity, and all the good things that you deserve, let's take out a message from Ganesha. And it's a divine message. Trust that it's meant for you. We've got number 11, and it says embrace. Number 11. And I think this is something to embrace you and yourself, just like the candle, because 11 is also a very, very spiritually aligned number. 11, if that is of significance. You see how the Ganesha is embracing the mouse? It's such a small, tiny creature. There is a connection between Ganesha and the mouse. They share something with each other. There's a bond here. Embrace that version. How nice is this? How nice is this? You're meant to embrace something. The good times, the bad times. You know, all those people who, maybe this has got a lot to do with even forgiveness, letting people go. Embrace the fact that you've come so far. Embrace the fact that the new year is right around the corner, and it has the potential to bring in new. It has the potential to bring in, for everything that's happened, there's a reason, and everything that's about to happen, I think you're meant to embrace life. The Ganesha is telling you, embrace life. That is your first step to prosperity, to yourself. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope the right people, and I sincerely do, get the message at the right time. That is always the intention with this and every other reading that is done on this table. Moving on to, let me just keep the cards properly. We're moving on to, by the way, Sagittarius, on my watch right now, it's 11:11. I hope you can see it. 11:11 when I'm doing the reading for Sagittarius. Very, very aligned. And I'm excited to do this for you. So let's jump in. 2025, we are closing together with all the amazing things, Sag, that you need to hear, you deserve to have, and that are meant for you. And I say this at 11:11. I'm so happy. So happy. All right, Sag, let's see. 25th to the 31st. What amazing messages want to come out for fire sign Sag. 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. Wow, I love this. Yes, you will be making a move. You will be making a very powerful move. You don't know it yet. You don't know it. For a lot of you, you're at the moment stuck, or your challenge was you're being stuck. But you know what? You're going to be sailing. You're going to be moving. This is amazing. Something that was put on hold is finally going to be moving. Yes, Sag, yes. Let's go. On the 25th, you've got the energy of the book. Book is the energy of things that are hidden, things we don't know. It's also literally the energy of a book. So maybe a lot of you are authors, you're writers. You have something to do with a book, a travel book, passport, travel documents, everything of those matter, those things. On the 26th, you've got the mountain. Mountain is an obstacle, or mountain is literally a mountain. Maybe you're writing a book about upgrade, reading a self-help book. But I'm also inclined to say, Sag, that on 26th, you're going to come across a little bit of obstacle. Is it big? No. But it's a little bit of obstacle. An obstacle that does not allow you to move forward. It's a small glitch. A small glitch. Maybe this obstacle is a person. It's a man with whom you're going to travel, or who's responsible for your travel, or who's responsible for your move. On the 27th, however, you've got the stars. This is a very positive card. Very, very positive. This means that be hopeful, be optimistic. There are many ways to get this done. It's not just one. A bad day is just a bad day. It's not a bad life. On the 28th, you've got the anchor. An anchor means that you're being put on hold at a place for whatever reason, but it's temporary. It's a temporary hold. It's a temporary delay, and it's just for the time being. I feel that's your challenge. Your challenge is you're being held at a place or with a person for a small amount of time. On the 29th, you've got very nice. You've got the dog energy. It's a very nice, it's a very supportive, it's a very lovable, it's literally a dog. You may be getting a dog. Very nice energy. Good support, good love, good energy. On the 30th, and Saj, I think only you have a person so close to 30th and 31st. There is a person here, there's a man here making appearance on the 30th. If you're a guy, then this is you on 30th. Obviously, you're thinking about yourself. You're full of yourself in a good way. But if you're a woman, then there's a man who's coming towards you. This man is coming from far. This man is trying to reach you. The obstacle, by the way, could have been this man all this time trying to reach you. Do they reach you? I have a feeling yes. Do they make it in time? I do have a feeling yes. Does this work? I have a feeling, very strong feeling, yes. But what is hidden, what is not being revealed to you, Sag, is will they be coming? Will they be able to make a move? Or will you be able to make a move? I think something which was stuck, you see how we have got the anchor and then we've got the ship. When the anchor is picked up, the ship moves. And the challenge feels like you were being stuck in a place for a while. And because you have the support of a lot of loyal friends or loyal people, loyal contacts, maybe you've got some powerful connections, you made the right calls, and you made something happen. Something here got to do with travel, leisure, luxury, holiday, maybe a book on it, maybe an article on it. And maybe the challenge could also be the publisher, could also be the person, the publishing house. But you figure a way out and you get something done. Very, very nice. Okay, let's take out some good fortune messages from the tea leaf fortune for you. Seven good luck, good fortune messages, Sag. I'm being very, very generous because I want to give more. I do. Let's see what wants to come out for you. 7 amazing messages, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, let's see, Sag. For the book, for what's hidden, you've got the staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. This is giving me the energy of Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is about travel. Ace of Wands is about excitement. Ace of Wands is wanting to explore, wanting to go. So something here got to do with that, wanting to make something happen. Fire energy. Sag, you're a fire energy. Ace of Wands, like a new beginning, like a new thing, like getting the green signal to get something done. On the 26th, with the obstacle, you've got the key. Successful outcome to your problem. Successful outcome. There are, usually, not usually, I think 100% of the times, the solution is in the problem. And we're supposed to focus on the solution, not the problem. Why we feel stuck is because we're constantly thinking about the problem. Detach from the problem and start thinking about the solution, start thinking about how we can get out of it, and boom, those ways come forward. For 27th, with the stars, you've got firecracker, excitement. Firecracker is, it's that 4th of July, 15th August, that kind of a feeling where you burn crackers in the sky. There's a lot of excitement. It's like, whoa, we did it. I also feel that firecrackers, it's like you're reaching out to a lot of people very fast. You're not wasting time. On the 28th, with the anchor, we've got sunrise. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh new start. This being on a pause, this being on a hold, I think it's going to be one night, 28th. And it's almost like the next day you're going to feel very relieved. Very, very relieved. On 29th, with the dog, you get broom. New home, new attitude. Maybe you need to clean up your home or reorganize your home, call in your friends, get in the right people, decorate, redecorate, redo. New home, new attitude. The way you keep your house, if your house is in order, your life is in order. 4/30th, with the man, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift, and it says diamond. What can I say? Maybe some of you may be getting a diamond ring from a man, or you are purchasing a diamond ring for your person. On the 31st, with the ship, you get psychic ability, trust your intuition. This is the third eye awakening. The ship is an energy of moving, progress, whether it's in love life, it's in work life, it's in whatever, but it says that you're going to be making a move out of your own intuition, out of your own hunch, out of your feeling, out of your gut. Sag, trust yourself. Very important. Trust that the decisions you make, whether they land in success or not, but trust that the decision you make are meant for your highest good. Believe that. Believe yourself. All right. Now, if you have a person on your mind, Sag, let's take out 3 messages. Let's see from the love oracle what message wants to come out. Okay, Sag, let's go. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Your person says, can you forgive me? Somebody here is asking for forgiveness, Sag. You got to make the decision. They also want to tell you, you are amazing. You are amazing. And I knew it all along. It's almost like somebody realizes your value and your worth now. After the distance, possibly. After the hold. After taking time. They want to tell you that I knew it. It was you all along. You are the person that's meant to be in my life. And boom, maybe they propose you. All right. For your financial abundance, prosperity, wealth, money, all the amazing things, Sag, that you deserve, let's take out a message from the Ganesha. The Ganesha has chosen to come out itself. Let's see what the divine message is. And we've got card number 32, comes down to a number 5, and it says, steadfastness. And steadfastness is to be in movement, in motion, not to stop. And on 31st also you have the energy of the ship. Very, very similar. Very, very similar. Keep moving. Ganesha is seated on an elephant here, and he's on his journey. Do not stop. Do not stop. That's why right there in the center you've got the anchor. Continue. You know how we started, Sag, your reading with that something that was put on hold is finally going to get moved. And once you gain that momentum, Ganesha is telling you, do not stop. Continue to keep that momentum. Your prosperity lies in momentum, in moving. How aligned is that message? That's what I have for you, Sag. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this and every other reading that happens here. All right, moving on to Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. This reading is closing 2025. You and I with all the amazing things that are meant for you. We're not skimping on anything. All the great things that are meant to come for you, good fortune, prosperity, abundance, love, name it. Everything is going to be spoken and claimed right here. Let's go. If you're ready, Capricorn, so am I. Let's go. 25th to the 31st, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. For a lot of you, you're going to be traveling on 31st. You will be traveling. You know, the challenge or the theme here, Capricorn, is ending. It is ending. And what I am really seeing here is that had it not been for this ending, you would not discover this new version of yourself, which is going to be far more luckier, far more. The word I am getting here, Capricorn, for you is rare, R-A-R-E. It's going to be rare, unique, one of a kind, and you're going to be pursuing that journey. How powerful is that? But you have to go through an ending, or you're still going through an ending. And let's go. On the 25th, Capricorn, you've got the stars. Stars is the energy of being limitless, knowing that you're one of a kind, knowing where you belong in the sky amongst the stars. This is the most positive and beautiful energy in the deck. You're going to be feeling like $1,000,000 on 25th. Nighttime, if that is of significance, a lot of people will be reaching out to you. A lot of people, you'll see some growth in your numbers on social media. The energy is of many. On the 26th, you've got the scythe. Scythe is a tool that you use to cut. When do you cut? When you have to harvest something. Or when do you cut? When you're weeding, when you're clearing out things. The energy of cutting, when you either no longer need things, or when something is ready off and ripe, right? Something is ready to use. On the 26th, I see you cutting things that either are going to be for use, or you're going to be discarding them altogether. On the 27th, we've got the energy of the fox. Fox is usually the energy of two things here, either deception or your work life, your routine. So I am inclined to say that till now you were doing, the way you were working or functioning, Capricorn, was possibly the reason that was, I want to say this, till now, Capricorn, you were working on a whimsical fashion. But now you've realized that you need to get organized, you need to get disciplined, and your work ethic, something here about your work ethic needs to change. Yes, very strongly. On the 28th, you've got the coffin. This is the theme of the reading, right there in the middle. Coffin is the ending. A particular way of working, a particular way of dealing with people, a particular way of, cutting and keeping people in your life is ending. It has to end. Coffin is the declaration of ending. Good. On the 29th, you've got the heart. Capricorn, you might find yourself in love, feelings of heart beating, all those things that make you bring butterflies in your tummy, that kind of a feeling on the 29th. And this comes after an ending, by the way. It comes after the ending. So this could be new. This could be new. On the 30th, you get the clover. Clover is good luck. Clover is rare. If you stumble upon a clover, you're meant to find something. They say that if you stumble upon a clover, then A, the clover is rare, and so are you. Green color, Irish theme. Also picking up serendipity. Things that happen because they are meant to happen. You may feel like, ooh, why did this happen? Why did I meet this person? Why is my heart thinking a certain way? It was supposed to happen because it is how it was supposed to happen. And it's going to happen very fast, like in 2 seconds. And then look at the order. After 2, you've got the 3, and you're going to make a move. Something is going to happen towards the end, in the last 3 days, so fast. Your heart is going to want it. The next day it's going to get settled, and the third day you make a move. Or you travel. So yes, it feels like it's going to be a starry night under the sky. For a lot of you, you may be cruise traveling, traveling by ship. Something is going to happen very, very fast. A particular way of working will change into another way of working. And that is precisely what you need to do to bring order into your life, Capricorn. All right. Give me a second, Capricorn. Oh, those are fortune cards from the tea leaf. And I'm going to keep all of them because I want the best cards to come out for you. And we're in a very generous mood today. So we're going to take out 7 messages for you from the tea leaf fortune. These are amazing messages, message of prosperity. Look at how all the cards are just flipping out. Let me pick them up and let me get you 7. Let's go, Capricorn, let's go. 7 cards for Capricorn, please. 7 amazing cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay. If you're ready, Capricorn, let's go. 16 stars on the 25th. Birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. We've got a crib here. Either a baby is being born, or a business is being born, or an enterprise is being born on the 25th. Take it however it resonates. But the birth of something new, the birth of something that's going to change your life, the conception. If it's not the entirety of the birth, the conception, the idea of something that's going to change your life. For 26th, with the scythe, we've got egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. See, there's the conception of the idea. That's the birth of the idea. Now you got to make the plan. Birth and then the egg. There are no coincidences. There is a scheme happening here, Capricorn, for you. So if you've got an idea, if you've got a plan, the egg is the next step to it. Make the next move. The next move is cut off all the things, know your priorities, and bring those things in the forefront that you need to. Act fast, very important. 25th, on the 27th with the fox, we've got victory in some endeavor. Something, someplace. You'll see a small victory. You're going to see something, whatever you're working towards. And it is the purpose of it is to make you happy. The purpose of it is to make you continue to do what you're on your path. It feels like there's going to be a small victory here. Roman numeral 5 or the letter V. One of the two things are, I'm seeing a monogrammed letter of V or 5, if that is of significance. Number 5. For death, for the coffin, you get coins. You get coins. Money will be coming to you. It feels like you're going to be opening a deposit. You're going to be opening a box, or the death of somebody, inheritance, that kind of money. The ending of something which gives you money, inheritance, a fixed deposit, a time lapse on something, and that gives you some sort of money, insurance, that kind of money. Then we've got, for the heart, we've got bowl. Plenty of material things. I mean, that's Capricorn to the T. Capricorn loves material things. And I'm also seeing a table with a bowl with fruits, aesthetics, layout, things of that nature. Very nice, very, very nice. For the clover, on the 30th, you get the broom. And the broom says new house, new attitude. For some of you, you could be moving into a new house. However, this also says, please clean up your home. Redo your home, bring in the energy of new. Remove all those things in your house that you no longer need. And there's a saying, if 6 months you've not used something, you're not going to be using it anytime in the present or future. So clean up your home, make your space 2026 ready, bring in the new energies, and it's on 30th. So for the 31st, with the ship, with the travel, look at what you're getting. You're getting the diamond, and the diamond says you'll be giving or receiving precious gifts on the 31st. I mean, the travel is itself a precious gift. So the move here. There is a progression, there is a move, there is, and it comes with an ending, Capricorn. You have to gracefully accept the ending. The ending cannot be kept. This is for all those who gracefully accept the end, by the way. All right, if you have a person on your mind, let's see what your person wants to tell you. Capricorn, if you have a person on your mind, let's see. Let's go. Let's take out 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Your person wants to tell you, I want to be different. They want to be different. Your person is telling you, oh my gosh, there's so much in sync. I am done pretending. I am done pretending. And your person is telling you, can we just talk it over? Clearly, somebody's not over you. Clearly. And underneath here, I can actually, I saw it, that's why I'm showing you. It says, will I see you again? But your person is telling you, they want to be different, they are done pretending, and can we just talk it over? Clearly, somebody is not over. Okay. Let's take out for your financial abundance, prosperity, wealth, money, and all those amazing things, Capricorn, that you deserve and you must have in this lifetime. Let's take out a message from Ganesha. Let's take this one out. It's popping out, and let's see what divine message Ganesha wants to tell you. Such a beautiful card. It's like a bluish color. Card number 26 comes down to a number 8, and it says insight. 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 Ganesha's got hands like this, like how a horse has it in the races. The reins are like this, and then there is this focus on your path forward, almost like mind your own lane, mind your own business, stay in your own lane, and see only as much as you want to see. Do not get distracted. Your prosperity lies in where you focus. Wherever your focus goes, your energy goes, your intention goes, and that becomes your path. Beautiful imagery. I'm actually in love with this. It's gorgeous. How focused Ganesha is. And I think Ganesha's message of prosperity for you, Capricorn, is focus on the path that you've chosen now, after this ending. All right. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention of this and every other reading that happens on this table. Moving on to Aquarius. Let's go, Aquarius. This reading is all the good things that are meant to come to you. And we are closing off 2025 with amazing messages, Aqua, that should fill your heart with love and your wallets with abundance, right? Let's go, Aqua, if you're ready. So am I. 25th to the 31st. Let's go. Let's see. Whew, let's go, Aqua. 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful energies on the table, Aqua. There's going to be a massive growth here, massive growth, massive healing, massive wellness. And I can sense that there's something that you've started and you're going to feel extremely good about it. The key here is, by the way, to stay wherever you are and continue what you're doing, because the growth is massive. Let's talk through this. On the 25th, you've got the child. Child is literally a child, or child is something new. that you've started, that you're pursuing, and you're putting it out there. Brand new, fresh, creative, makes you feel very happy. On the 26th, you've got the garden. Garden is the digital space, the digital world, or it's an outdoor place that you love, you like to go out. It's where where communities meet. And in today's day and age, I have to say social media. So that's where your intention is going to be. On the 27th, you've got stars. Stars is, Aquarius is, in the tarot, you are the stars. That is card number 17. Here in Lenormand, stars means you have a lot of potential. The number is, you can't put a number. You can't count them. They are limitless stars in the sky. The possibilities, the energy of you on 27th is being limitless. You can have or do anything that you want. On the 28th, and the theme of your reading is the birds. This is communication, conversation. However, I'm inclined to say, Aqua, these birds look like they are kissing. So possibly a connection, possibly a heart-to-heart conversation, good communication, that kind of an energy. On the 29th, you've got the key. Key is the solution. The solution. The key is a tool that unlocks. You're going to be unlocking something on the 29th. Key is the answer to everything. On the 30th, you've got the anchor, and anchor is staying put at a place for a temporary period of time, typically just a day maybe. But it's good support. It's putting yourself in a place for a temporary moment of time so that you can find more. And on 31st, you're ending the year with card number 30, which is lilies. Lilies is about wellness, feeling good about yourself, feeling how far you've come in life. Lilies is possibly the only flower which has privilege, exclusivity attached to it. When you give somebody lilies, you're kind of telling them how much you admire them, how much you respect them, how much you love them. It's very different from roses. Lilies is more about, lilies has this whole energy of thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for helping me. So, in a sense, Aquarius, you're going to be feeling very, very grateful about yourself. You'll be very thankful that you did something. You're very happy that you did something. And whatever this place, whatever this garden is, whatever it means to you, this space, stay in it. Stay in it. There is a lot that is for you. The number, the possibility, the outcome is one you cannot even count. And the heart of this reading is the birds, the conversation, the communication, the connection for some of you. Stay. The message that I'm getting for you, Aqua, is from the Interstellar movie, and it says stay. Let's see. 7 amazing messages, 7 good fortunes from the tea leaf fortunes. 7 because I'm being very generous with everybody, and it's the season to be generous. Let's take out 7 amazing messages for you. 1, 2. We've got the key twice now, Aqua. There are no coincidences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Whoa. Look, with the child, you've got the key. And you've also got the actual key in your own energy space. So, keys of significance, a key. Successful outcome to your problems. Whatever is, if you had a situation, and especially if you're starting something new, you'll be very, very grateful by the end of this year. Thank God you started it. Thank God you put something into motion. With the garden, you've got chair filled. Someone new is entering your life, Aqua, for whoever needs to hear that. Chair filled. It almost feels like checking that box which says taken. So for a lot of you, you're not going to be single anymore. You may find this person at a garden, in social media, at a place where you interact. Someone new is entering your life. With the stars, you've got the box. You will receive a gift. This is not an ordinary box. It doesn't look like an, it's got that, it looks like a jukebox, like a musical box. But you will receive a gift. And I told you with stars, you cannot put a number to it, so it might be a very expensive gift. With the birds, you get pineapple, reconciliation. I told you this looks like a communication, a connection. Maybe you will reconcile with someone on the 28th. With the key, you get the vase, a secret admirer. Somebody new is entering your life, Aqua. There is a secret admirer. There is somebody who looks at you as admires you, respects you, looks up to you. With the anchor on the 30th, you get flowers. How beautiful is that? Happiness. It says happiness. Well, either you're buying yourself flowers or somebody's sending you flowers, but you're also finishing 31st with lilies, which is flowers which you give as a I respect you, I love you, I admire you. And with the lilies, you get vacation, kite. Could be mental, could be physical, but it looks like you're going to be receiving. There is something new here. There's a lot of happiness. And there is a definite solution, successful outcome to whatever it is that was possibly holding you back. And you're going to feel very, very good about yourself, Aqua. Very, very good. Thank God I started. All right. Let's see the person on your mind. What do they want to tell you from the Love Oracle? Let's see. 3 messages for Aqua, please. 1, 2, and 3. Well, your first message is, I want to man up and honor you. Aqua, your person wants to tell you, I want to man up and honor you. And if you're the man, then you're manning up and honoring. I don't want you to be the reason to cry. Clearly, somebody here wants to give you a lot of love and affection, Aqua. I don't want you to be the reason to cry. They don't want to see tears in your eyes. I'm trying my best to forgive. Aqua, it seems like, the feeling is of love on both sides. I do see a disconnect. And clearly somebody has to work through some issues to make this happen, because when forgiveness comes in, it makes me want to question, what did you do in the first place? So take time and come back, and when you do come back, then come up with man up, like how your energy says, I want to man up and honor you. All right, Aqua, for your absolute financial abundance, prosperity, wealth, money, and all the amazing things that you deserve, you sure do. One card from Ganesha, a message, a divine message from Ganesha, and let's see what we've got. We've got acceptance, card number 39, and all I can see is the belly of Ganesha and a banana and some sweets. Acceptance, prosperity, wealth, and abundance. Ganesha wants to tell you that, what I'm actually being inclined to say with this energy, Aqua, accept yourself the way you are. Look, there is one thing is changing yourself because you want to, and there is changing yourself because the world expects you to be a certain way. Now, Ganesha is telling you, you continue to be who you are. Accept yourself as the person you are. If you want to change the way you look, it should be because you want to change it. If you want to eat, if you want to drink, if you want to be a certain way, is because it should be the source or the reason why you should change is because you want to do it. It should not come because the world expects you to be a certain way. And Aquarius does everything first for self. The world literally has no role in it. Which is why Ganesha is telling you your message for prosperity is acceptance. Acceptance of who you are and how you should be. It should first come from you and only you. That's the message that I have for you. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention with this and every other reading that happens on this table. Thank you, Aqua, so much for being a part of it. Moving on to Pisces. Hello, Pisces, and welcome. This reading is closing off 2025 with a big, fat smile and all those things that you deserve, all the amazing things that you deserve to have in your life. Let's get into the reading. If you are ready, I am ready. Pisces, let's go. Let's see what amazing messages want to come out for you. 25th. 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. All right. We've got a mixed bag of energies here, Pisces. Let's talk about it. I do see you have a challenge here. I do see you have an obstacle. And it's this obstacle has been there for a while. And it's going to show itself to you on the 31st one more time. All right, let's go. On the 25th, you've got the tree. Tree is wherever you are right now, you're solid. For some of you, it could literally be a tree at a place where there are nice, big, long, big trees, solid trees, maybe an outdoor place. But, tree is also the feeling of feeling that you've outgrown a place, You cannot do anything more. It feels like that. It feels stuck. For some reason, the energy I'm picking up for you, Pisces, is stuck. For 26, you've got card number 1, which is the Rider. This is either a person coming in or a message coming in. Very important message. Maybe this message is coming regarding a home, regarding property, or from home. On the 27th, you've got the home. See, that's what I'm telling you. There's something about home, something about your property, something about family dynamic. On the 28th, and it's a very important message, by the way. On the 28th, you've got the Mountain. The obstacle is the obstacle. Very important. Something you need to address this week before you close this year. The home is possibly become an obstacle. Or maybe this is a home on top of a mountain. Or maybe reaching the home is becoming very difficult. Getting the key to a home is becoming very difficult. A structure has become a little bit difficult for you. On the 29th, we've got the key. Key is the answer. Key is the solution. You are likely to find this key if you are going to be open to the communication that is coming. Because till you don't have this communication, you don't get this communication, this obstacle will stay as it is, Pisces. On the 30th, you have the Whip. Whip is something that comes back and forth, but it also causes pain. Whatever this is causing you some sort of damage, Pisces. Some sort of damage. Physical, mental, financial, emotional. It is causing you damage. And I think you're aware of it. On the 31st, you've got the Snake. Someone stays. And this person staying any longer is your obstacle, is your challenge. The answer is also in the home, by the way. The answer, the solution also lies in the home. In your home, in your structure, something has become an obstacle. This obstacle has come again and again. It's not come once. And it's going to show itself to you on the 31st one more time. Are you going to carry it forward in 2026, or will you address this? And the obstacle or whatever this thing is, it's been there for a very long time. It is high time that you address it. It's high time. If you leave it, no, it's going to grow. It's different for everybody because this is a general reading. But Pisces, I hope you know what I'm talking about. If you let it stay, it's going to grow. It's not going anywhere. But if you address it, if you talk about it, if you communicate about it, if you bring it to the center of the table, you can take care of it. Do not ignore. What I'm picking up for you is you cannot afford to ignore this anymore. All right, Pisces, 7 amazing good fortune messages for you from the tea leaf. 7, because I would love to give you more, and 1 for every day. 7 amazing messages, good fortune messages for you. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Let's go. For the tree, Pisces, you've got the throne, position of authority. The throne and tree are very similar. Very, very similar. The tree is pretty much the throne in a forest. It's a very important structure. You cannot miss it. So maybe this position has something to do with your authority, your place in a certain scenario. For the message coming in is you've got the eye, psychic ability, trust your intuition. Whatever message is coming to you, Pisces, back and forth again and again, instead of relying on that message, rely on what you make out of it. Maybe the fact that it keeps coming and taking so many different versions, it's hard for you to trust. Therefore, trust yourself. For the home on 27th, you get an exciting event. An event that takes place in your home, maybe a party, maybe a celebration. Also check at your home page of your website or whatever page you follow. There may be a notification, something that's important and exciting for you, which you cannot afford to miss, Pisces. With the challenge mountain on 28th, you get good luck. It simply says good luck. Maybe it's a good luck that the challenge is getting over, or maybe it's a good luck for the challenge. That means we cannot escape every mountain. Sometimes you're supposed to face the mountain in order to go to the other side. We are not designed to escape troubles. We have to overcome troubles. Therefore, we have to partake in the trouble. So good luck for your challenge. On the 29th, for the key, you get tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Maybe the answer lies with your friends, a group of people. Because alone, you may only arrive at so many answers. When you discuss it with a bunch of people, lightheartedly, over a cup of drinks, or you may get more answers. More the better. On the 30th, for the whip, you get bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. A bridge is symbolic to one point to another point, communication, building, closing a gap, interacting with someone. Very important. These are all clues. In order to make this situation work for you, a bridge is a connection. Other people, you going from one point to another point. You cannot do this alone, Pisces. Underlying message is that. And for the snake, it's not a good energy to have on 31st. You get the mountain road. You are on the road to success. See, you will have to come across this snake. You will have to defeat this snake. There is no other way. You cannot escape this problem. That's the message here. You have to partake, you have to participate, you have to compete, you have to kind of meet the snake and defeat the snake in order to, I told you, you cannot, that's why your mountain has good luck. Good luck with this challenge. In order to climb your mountains, in order to go the other side, you cannot escape or skip the mountain. You have to cross the mountain, Pisces. All right, if you have a person on your mind, Pisces, let's go. 3 messages from the person. Let's see what we've got. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Your person is saying, I am done pretending. Number 1. Can we just talk it over? Number 2. And is there a second chance? So clearly, you've had sort of a breakup or a separation, and this is a person from the past that wants to come and tell you at this point of time, because maybe they're missing you closer to New Year. I'm done pretending. Can we just talk it over? And is there a second chance? Pisces, the decision is obviously yours, but the person does want to let you know that. All right. A message of financial abundance, prosperity, wealth, money, fortune, all those amazing things, Pisces, that you deserve, and you must have it in your life. You must, absolutely must. Let's see what the Ganesha wants to tell you. Let me just put my watch back. Yep, let's go. A divine message from the Ganesha for absolute prosperity for Pisces. And we've got 49, relaxation. 49 comes to 13, 13 comes down to number 4. Relaxation. Under the sky, with the moon, on a nice swing. Ganesha is relaxing and Ganesha is very grateful. Ganesha is, it's almost like if you meet God in front of you, whoever it is that you worship or you look up to, and you go and you tell them, this is the problem. The first thing God is going to tell you is relax. Calm down. You're not going to solve your problem by thinking about the problem. You are going to solve the problem when you relax, calm down, and then allow solutions to come. You have obstacles and challenges all over in your reading, Pisces. And you have to take that mountain. You have to, for sure. The mountain is twice. There is a mountain that you're meant to climb. Only if you climb it, you're going to come on the other side. And therefore, Ganesha is telling you, relax, calm down, take a moment, pause, and when you're ready, the mountain will appear, so will the road appear, and so will the tools and the right people, and very soon you'll find yourself on the other side. But first, you must relax. That's the message that the Ganesha wants to tell you. That's the message that I have for you, Pisces. I had super fun doing this reading for everybody. I want to wish everybody Happy New Year in advance, and I will see you in your next reading on the other side. Till then, do take care of yourself. Here's me telling you Happy New Year and bye-bye.